The latest episode of The Way Home brought major revelations, emotional moments, and time travel twist, all leading up to what promises to be a gripping season 3 finale. With Alice venturing to the past for answers, Kat making a bold choice in 1816, and Jacob preparing for a risky move, the stakes are higher than ever. Let's dive into the biggest moments from Too Late to Turn Back Now and what they mean for the upcoming finale. Alice learns a shocking truth. Her father, Colton, once travelled through time. He visited 1814 to help Jacob and then returned in 1816 to rescue him from the fire. However, after these trips, the pond stopped working for him. His grandmother, Fawn, warned him that breaking the rules by revealing the future had consequences. Determined to find out why her father never shared his secret, Alice travels to 1974. There, she discovers Colton is planning to go to San Francisco to pursue his music career with Evelyn. Alice tries to remind Evelyn that dreams require action, but Evelyn insists Alice is the one afraid of taking risks. Later, a stranger at a cafe gives Alice an intriguing message. Be the one to open the door. Fix things. Life's too short for regrets. Could this be another time traveler? Alice finally confronts Colton at the pond and he confesses everything. He believes the pond won't take him anywhere anymore because he broke the rules. Returning to the present, Alice suggests to Dell that Colton may have kept his secret due to the trauma of his experiences. Since Colton didn't recognize her in 1999, Alice realizes she likely never told him in 1974. Kat remains in 1816, where she helps Alicia rebuild after the fire. Meanwhile, Susanna steps in to lead Port Haven after Cyrus is left unable to speak or walk. As Kat spends more time in the past, Thomas confesses that he once tried to reach her. She explained that the pond won't let someone jump forward in time. If they were to be together, she would have to give up her present life. He assures her he would never ask that of her. Kat reflects on love and realizes she wants someone who will challenge and support her unconditionally. Just as she comes to this conclusion, Elliot arrives in 1816 with Jacob's help. He surprises Kat with a kiss and quickly gets to work assisting Elijah. Thomas watches from a distance, acknowledging Elliot as a new part of Kat's life. When Susanna arrives with supplies, Kat introduces Elliot as "My Elliot, Elliot Augustine." He's deeply moved by Susanna's kindness and the role she plays in Kat's history. Alice notices a pendant on Max's keychain and realizes it belonged to his grandmother, Evelyn. Max shares how much they meant to each other and regrets not answering her final call before she passed away. Alice recalls Evelyn's advice about chasing dreams, and surprisingly, Max remembers the same words. They share a kiss, but later, Alice questions whether she kissed him because she truly wanted to or because she already knows their future. Kat reminds her to focus on her feelings in the moment, not what might happen later. Then, Alice realizes another trip to 1999 is coming. She plays a game of MASH with young Kat and Elliot, something she has not yet experienced. In a shocking turn, Jacob decided to take revenge on Louis Goodwin, a descendant of the man who burned down his father's home in 1816. He learns that setting fire to a vineyard at the wrong time can ruin the land, making the wine undrinkable. Determined to make the Goodwins suffer, he sneaks onto their land. However, Dell discovers his research and follows him. She pleads with him to let go of his anger and come home. Though Jacob backs down, security cameras have already recorded his presence, setting up potential consequences for his actions. With so many unresolved storylines, the final episode of the season is sure to be full of surprises. Will Alice uncover more about her father's past? How will Kat's time in 1816 affect her present? And what will happen to Jacob now that his revenge plan has been caught on camera? What are your predictions for the season 3 finale? Share your thoughts below.